Now here in this assembly, there are 4 basic entities. This follower, this cam, the pin that is attached with the follower, and the pin that is attached with the cam. These 4 entities are what we call components in Fusion 360. And these components are what that makes a assembly. Now to create a component, you have to go to here, assemble, and you have to create a new component. Inside every component, we have separate body and a separate sketch. So each and every component is independent of each other unless and until they are a sub-assembly. That means if we are creating assembly by clicking over here and making a new component, so it will make a sub-assembly over here. So you have to pay attention that whenever you are creating an individual component, you need to switch this one on. This is your main head assembly, and from there you can create a new component. Now what's the difference between a body and a component? That has to be understood. So for that, let's start a new design. Let's create a simple body, a simple box. And as soon as I do that, a body is appearing in the browser itself. We can copy it and we can paste it. So it's like 2 bodies over here. Next, let's click here in the head assembly and create a new component. And this time also let's create a box in the same plane. Let's select this and copy. Then in order to copy also, you have to select this one, press copy and paste. So these 2 bodies are actual bodies and these 2 entities are components. Now what's the basic difference? See, these bodies can be a part of component, but a component cannot be a part of a body. So basically what happens, when we are making an assembly, we cannot utilize these bodies. When I click on joint, which is the most basic thing for assembly, the bodies get hidden, but the components are there. You can provide joints between 2 components and they can be joined, but the same thing is not possible with bodies. So that's the basic difference. One more thing, from these bodies you can right click and you can create them as components as well. But it is highly recommended that you always create a component from this assembly or this assemble toolbar by clicking over here in the head assembly. In the next lecture, we will start with a very simple assembly. We will understand how to create joints, how to create components, and then we will propagate to something complex like this Geneva mechanism.